It is Wednesday and it is time to update my low spend calendar. My name is Sarah, and if you're new here, I'm trying to reach fire from scratch. It's going pretty well. I've started late in life. I'm 42 and I just started investing late last year, so it's early days yet, but I'm doing what I can because I am fully motivated to not work until I'm 70. I'm doing a low spend April. I did a low spend March, and I'm not gonna lie, I got cocky because March was so great. I saved I think more than 1,000 kroner more than I was planning and expecting to. So I was like, I can do it again in April, no problem. And then I immediately spent a whole bunch of money. So it's not going great, but I will update my budget in a minute. But first we will update my calendar here. So green days are when I don't spend any money. And on Monday I did not spend money. But yesterday I bought some bedding for my quilt, and that was an allowed exception. And I also bought some groceries because I am gluten-free, and buying bread for sandwiches and lunches is so expensive. So I have been baking my own from the Loopy Whisk. She has really good recipes for gluten-free stuff. But you need rice flour for this ciabbata rolls that I like. And for some reason rice flour is so hard to find. So yesterday I was going to a pro-Palestine rally in a bigger city than I usually frequent. So I went to a bigger grocery store than I usually do, and they had rice flour, so I bought a bunch, and now I have some. I mean, it should last me the rest of the month at least. I also saw Shay and Kayla, I think they're called, from Just Finance on YouTube doing a 5-day fridge clean out challenge where they only spent I think $40 on food, and then otherwise just ate from the fridge. So I do have a lot of food in my freezer and my pantry, so I think I might do that for a few days this month, because as you will see on the budget, I really need to start actually saving. So let's get into the budget. Okay, here we are on my budget, and I last updated on April 7th, where I had spent quite a lot of money, and we are about to spend some more. Actually, the first post here is some books I bought on last week, and I already accounted for those on the calendar, but it hasn't come out yet, so it's only come out now. Because they're only sending it now. But yeah, so I already accounted for that on the calendar. But anyways, then I bought my bedding for my quilt. And all of this is coming out of my fun money, which, as you can see, I only have 200 left, and my goal was actually to save 1,200 from my fun money. So that is not going to happen, but we'll see if we can rejig something. And let's see. Yeah, so that was the grocery stuff. And as you can see, I have here. This is my grocery budget post. I have 1,700 left, and my goal was to save 1,000. So technically I have 700 left for the rest of the month, which is not a lot considering yesterday I bought eggs and I bought some flour for my ciabbata rolls, and then I did buy some candy, but that was $2.50. So yeah, but as I said, I do have a ton of bolognese sauce in the freezer, and some chicken also, I think a little bit of chicken, and I am eating out for quite a few days this month, so where I'm eating at my mom's and my friends, so I'm not expecting to have to pay anything there, but we'll see. Otherwise, I do have, I also wanted to, this budgeting software that you are seeing is called YNAB, or You Need a Budget, and I really enjoy it. It does cost money, and that came out the other day. So let's see here. Yeah, and in March I did change my payment from monthly to yearly, and that all came out on April 2nd. And usually I have just been taking that account from my fund money, but as you can see, that's 800 kroner, so that's a big chunk. So if I hadn't done that, then I would still have a hope in hell of saving those 1,200. So I think I'm going to make a new, make a new post here. No, that was not how to do that. Here, no, here, no. Let me have a look, because for some reason I can never figure out how to do this on the iPad. One moment. Okay, here we are, I think. I'm going to put it in live, and we are going to call it YNAB, and save, and add a target, and that is by year, and the 1st of May, no, I need it by the 1st of April, 2026. There we go. And I need to I want to actually save some money. How do I, oh, damn. And we are going to assume that the cost is going to rise. So I'm going to save 800, even though it was like 760 something. So I'm going to save 800 for 1st of April next year. Done. And as you can see, here it is. And we need to save 61 kroner every month. And that is pretty good, because I think I paid, did I pay just like 100 and something, 112 or something monthly? I might have. Let me see, because then it will have been absolutely worth it to switch from monthly to yearly. Let's see. Yeah, 109 I paid. So that's almost 50 kroner. That's almost half I'm saving just by paying yearly. So that is amazing. So if you do pay monthly on YNAB, consider changing to yearly. But I think I paid monthly because when I started it, way back when, I wasn't sure that I wanted to keep it. So I didn't want to be stuck in a year-long subscription. So, but definitely I love it and I want to keep it, so I might as well save where I can. And speaking of the fun money, let's see, where I only have 200 kroner left. Oh my god, it's grim. Okay. But I might, like, all of these savings is the stuff that I have saved from dropping Dropbox and Spotify and changing my union and dropping my contact lenses. So I think all together I will manage to hit my target. It just will come from different categories than I was expecting. But yeah, I will try to pull myself together for like I'm saying for the rest of April, but we've barely started the month, so I'm a little bit concerned, but I think a fridge clean out will help me along greatly, and we'll see what happens. I will see you next week for another update, and let me know how you are doing with your savings and your investments. I'll see you soon with another video. Bye!